Unfortunately, I can't even buy the embassy yacht this turn either, so I'm just gonna discard the scout and just get a few points of damage in. That way, I can get rid of his hive, and he can stop drawing cards if he has the other blob fighters in his hand. Considering he's got two of them, there's a good chance. And I do really want to get the embassy yacht. I actually really like this card. I draft it as often as possible on most scenarios. And once I do draft it, I usually just try to go for bases after that and go in on a base heavy strategy.
I really don't like that. I don't like that you can click on your opponent's deck and see what's left.
I don't like it either. I really wish it was something that they would turn off in the future. Like you have the ability to have it on, or you can turn it off.
Well, see, I never knew you could do it. I mean, I just now that's something I just now learned. So I'm sitting here like, what? All right. Hopefully, I do have a scout. Let's get rid of it.
That's what I usually hate about the digital games. Like even with Magic the Gathering and stuff, that you're presented with more information than you necessarily should have.
All right. Okay. Sweet. Good to use it again. Uh, yeah. Let's just do that, and we will play that. I will buy the Corvette. Yep. And to left, I will buy the Explorer. That's a pretty good turn. I mean, granted, I had to. Most of my damage got soaked up by his base, but still pretty good.
You buy the Brain World?
Yeah, I destroyed that. I wasn't anywhere near close to buying
Oh, I
it.
thought you bought it. Okay.
No, I wish I would have bought it.
I hate you because I was going to buy it.
No, I'm glad you couldn't. That's one of those cards that if somebody gets, you're just like, all right, that's just it's not good for anybody. Well, not good for me.
Hmm. So, presented with a tough choice here. I can go with the central office if I wanted to scrap my blob wheel, or I can just buy the embassy yacht or defense center. What I really want is actually a way to deal with damage at this point. It's getting pretty late in the game, and I'm starting to take a bunch of damage, and I don't really have anything to do that. I mean, I have a few cards and everything, but I've been using them for trade.
That's
So
the
I
reason.
really need to get in on the damage plan.
That's the reason why I've started buying the supply bots and missile bots because early game I can get rid of all my scouts and all my vipers, and then all that's left I'm just drawing the damage cards or my trade cards. So that way I have nothing by like in a probably in another turn or two I shouldn't have anything that only gives me 1 point of anything. The only problem is most of my cards right now are damage cards. So I have a huge problem actually buying things. So like I'm kind of stuck buying like really small point value cards, and they give me a lot of damage, but they don't really give me much gold to buy anything with. Oh man, which one? Yeah, I'll buy the yacht. Oh man, the Ram is one of my favorite cards in the game. I love that card. And I hate it when I buy something and it pops up. Alright, so I just passed the turn. But yeah, he'll No matter luck, he's probably going to buy the Yam and the Blob. The Yam. He'll probably buy the Ram, the Blob Destroyer, and next turn he'll draw both of them, and he'll just hit me and probably two or three other green cards, the Blobs, and then just probably kill me next turn. Oh man, I'm kind of.
So this is pretty tough. I used the freighter basically to buy the Blob Destroyer. This is my favorite ship in the actual game, just because it does so much damage for so little money, and also you get to destroy a base and scrap a card in the center row if you actually are able to play another green card, and that's something I really don't think that you can pass to the opponent on most occasions. Let's see.
Do you have any?
Alright, so now I can also start scrapping some cards. I really don't want to see money for the most part anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the scouts first. And that's something that I noticed that a lot of people don't do, is they always get rid of the Vipers first, because games in like Ascension and everything, the Vipers are pretty much the worst cards, the militia equivalent to it. But in this game, where you're trying to kill your opponent, that incremental damage really helps out.
I've noticed the same thing. I do that. Actually, I think you were the one that pointed it out to me, and that's actually kind of the path, the way I've been following things also. Oh man, you destroyed my little base. Alright. Oh, and I gotta discard a card. It's no fun. Alright. Well, I probably should have just discarded my Blob Fighter that time. Well, no, just giving me one more point. Well, I could have bought that. But, let's go ahead and buy... do I want to buy that? Well, it's not really late game. It's more mid-game now. Yeah, I'm just going to go with 2 Explorers. Because they do give me 2 trade and 2 gold. And if I draw them, at least it's something I can use, regardless. And I'm going to deal my 3 damage. And end my turn. That was kind of a lackluster turn. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's pretty good.
When he says alright, I don't like that. See, but now this is the problem I've been talking about with people that can see my screen. I'm not actually going to say this because it's his turn. I'm going to wait till his turn's over before I say this. I could shoot myself in the foot by saying what I was about to say.
What, that I'm going to die next turn? That you have 21 points of damage?
I doubt that. 'Cause that's a lot of damage to be able to deal. He dealt me 13 damage.
Yeah, I'm getting up there.
Hey, 13 damage is a pretty good lot. And I have to discard... What? Come on.
Whatever, man.
That's mean. Alright, I'll discard a Viper and my Imperial Freight. Because... What I was going to say is because this turn I had no trade. But I had 3 blob cards. And I can scrap a card. I'm getting rid of the central office. Alright. Let's see. Please tell me I have a scout in here. Yes, I do. Because I want to use that and buy the cutter.
There's a cutter? What?
A cutter come up, yep.
I guess it popped up after the central office got banished.
Yeah, when I banned, that's what popped up. And then Missile Mech. Oh god, that is a insane card.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
I wish I could buy it. But yeah, the Missile Mech is one of those cards that if you get that early game, it's just insane. But I did a good amount of damage to you. Not, I could have almost killed you, I think, if you wouldn't have made me discard 2 cards.
No, that's a sad story. Real sad.
So the 3 minute games. Does that mean the game completely supposed to last 3 minutes, or each turn lasts 3 minutes?
Each player has a 3 minute turn time limit to actually begin their turn. And I'm not entirely sure how it works throughout because, like, as you take your turn, as you play out more cards, then the time extends. Because obviously, if you're doing something, then you shouldn't lose the game if you go past 3 minutes.
Because I know, like I know on my iPhone, I challenged somebody to a 3 minute game, and they waited 2 hours between turns. So I know that on the iOS it doesn't work yet. I know it's still in beta. It even says it on the when you download the app. So I
Hmm.
wasn't sure exactly how that was how that worked. Oh, I'm scared to know exactly what you're doing because I keep hearing booms.
All right, so I have 2 trade left over. I'm not actually going to use it. I could buy either the Explorer or the Trade Bot. I'm not actually going to buy either here because at this point, I just want to draw my more powerful cards like the Petromech and the Blob Destroyer, other things of that nature. And these are pretty weak. They're only going to do a maximum of 2 points of damage, so they're not really something that I ever want to draw again. Considering that I'm at 13 life and he's at 19, so there's a good chance that I'm going to go down this turn if he draws a bunch of blob cards, which it actually shows his hand here. So he has the Missile Bot, Supply Bot, Corvette, Explorer, and the Scout.
See, that sucks. That I really don't like that because I have 0 cards in my deck. You can see what's in my hand. That to me really is cheating. And nobody that I know of is going to be able, unless they write down every single card you take, is going to know from your discard pile what's still in your library. Like I don't mind it if somebody could look to my discard pile. That's fine. But the fact that you
Yeah,
but the fact that you can look through somebody's library, I mean, you're not looking through the order, but you're looking through to see what's left in it. To me, that is cheating.
right. And I tend to agree with you. I think they should have something like Magic the Gathering Peak cards, where like telepathy is in play, where you can see the player's hand, or something like that, or something like Thoughtseize, where you get to look at their hand and make them discard something in particular. But I don't really like this feature. I am going to use it because I do want to win, uh, but it is something that I don't like myself, and a lot of people don't like it either that I've been reading about.
Yeah, I'm looking at this right here. I think because I can see what's in basically. There's only 1 card difference between this and your hand. So like, you either have 2 patrol mechs. Most likely, I mean, because you only have 1 card in your library, so I can tell what your hand is. To me, that really does that's not. I don't know. That rubs me the wrong way. All right, so I've done that. Let's do this so I can draw a card.
It actually took me several games to figure out that that feature was there. I was like, what? It's just allowing me to see what's in their hand? I was like, that's pretty crazy.
All right, and I can
I thought it was a glitch at first.
honestly, I destroyed it. Well, yeah, that's great. I'm gonna go ahead and scrap that. Deal 7 damage. Is there anything else I can do to deal more damage? Nope. All right. But yeah, that really to me that to me is cheating. I don't know anybody else's opinion, but to me that does seem like cheating.
Oh, I hate you so much. I was really wanting to get the blue card that gave me authority. Yeah, I've definitely lost this game.
Because that's another thing. because I know what was in your hand. So based upon
Right.
what was in your hand, I know you're not drawing cards. I know you're not gaining life. So I know you're at 6 life, and I know how much damage you're going to deal me. And unless I'm forgetting a card that was in there, I've won this game because I can deal you 6 damage.
Oh, well.
See, that's the thing. That honestly, that to me, that is not how this game should be played. The game's still going on, but I know I can do 6 damage, and I know you're not going to be able to kill me.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely use the peeking ability to my favor. I mean, because it's there, why not? But like, we keep talking about how we don't like it. What really gets me though is whenever you're in a tournament for Star Realms and like the frequently asked questions, it says that you cannot note take, and this game just allows you to note take essentially of what your opponent has. I mean, it even one-ups it where it actually shows the exact cards that are in their hand.
Yeah, I mean that real. I mean, because that last turn, you saw exactly what I had, and I knew exactly what you had, except for one card. There's a 1 card difference, and that really, and I just won the game. I'm not sure if it showed you that I won or not, but
Yeah, it did.
yeah, that's actually. I think I'm going to send this video to Star Realms and actually say, hey, this is why this feature should be removed. Because both of us used it at the end of the game, and we didn't need to play the last 2 turns. We knew who was going to win.
Yeah, I do agree. It's White Wizards that you actually need to
White
send it
Wizard,
to.
yeah.
There's a Facebook web page that somebody created. It's I sent it to you earlier. I can't remember it at the moment.
Are the fans of Star Realms or something?
Yeah, a fan created Star Realms page or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Darwin Castle actually gets on there a lot. He's the guy that actually made the game, and he actually responds and stuff pretty fast too.
Okay.
So
All right.
you can
Yep.
just tell him there. So
Yep. Yeah, this is one of the rare times that I actually beat him. So so it's actually good for me. So yeah, because I've been getting some pretty bad stompings from him recently. Like he'll take a turn, then he'll deal like 40 some damage to me. I thought that was the worst beating I've ever taken from him. Is he had 64 life and I had negative 64 life.
oh, that was pretty awesome.
That
Let's
was
see.
the worst beating I've ever had in this game, and that's the worst beating I hope to ever have.
Yeah, I was trying to find it. Unfortunately, it's been past 24 hours and it's gone away.
That's the thing because mine on my phone don't seem to be deleting until I go to the next level. When I go to the next level, then they seem to be disappearing.
Hmm.
But then maybe I've been advancing a level by every 24 hours maybe because I just now hit level 5 today.
Yeah, we should probably wrap this video up and actually
Yeah.
try to do a different one where we're not just complaining about that.
Yeah, I'm actually yeah. We'll end this
And
video.
also where the dog's not squeaking in the background since I shut him out and put a baby gate up so he can't scratch the door.
All right. So yeah, we'll end here, and we'll hopefully you guys like the video. So we'll probably start posting a few of these on YouTube here pretty soon. Also, is there actually going to be expansions released for the PC
Yeah.
here soon?
Oh, I don't know when they actually come out for any of the iOS or other devices, whatever, but Crisis the expansion has just actually launched. There's some people that have it already, and then some distributors are still sending it out and everything. It's pretty cool. It's 4 different booster packs of cards, kind of like how Magic the Gathering does. It has 12 cards in it, and they're based on different types of cards as well. Like there's new leaders that are introduced, and they're in one single booster pack. And then if you really like bases, then there's a pack for that. And then if you just like having like ships and everything, there's another pack for that. And then there's one last one that's a mixture of some other stuff. And so they're pretty unique. And the MSRP is like somewhere around $4, so it's actually really cheap for a booster pack to really add to the game as well.
All right, cool. All right, but hope everybody liked this, and I'm forgetting what to say into my video.
See
So,
you next time.
yep. Till next time.